Fuck.
Fuck. I was late.
Ow.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Solare. We are back with the Phowl Phantoms. This is session 9. Got the lovely gang here. And yeah, let's get this ball a-rolling.
Yup.
Yes. So, previously, the Phantoms had escaped Fire Island with a piece of firite that they acquired, and now they were able to spend some time in Calpheon as they were invited to witness the ritual performed by Callum Socorro, Agni's leader and the avatar of the fire god. Callum's ritual with the firite turned out to be unsuccessful, however, as the firite's power seemed to be too strong even for Callum at this point. However, the Phantoms were still rewarded for their task they performed, as they were able to then spend sort of the rest of their time just exploring and shopping in Calpheon, which is the capital of Agni. And then finally, the Phantoms began their journey back to Eden. And the last thing we left off at was they had stopped along the way to take a well-deserved break, and after a night of rest, a half-rest, trademark, the Phantoms were now ready to continue the rest of their back. Yeah. So, we will begin there. Yeah, so, as you guys are all just sort of packing up, getting your things together, Marner calls you guys over briefly. Before we take off, I first wanted to say congrats on a successful mission. You all showed great competence and level-headedness in the face of danger, and I can tell you will work well together from here on. The reason I largely went ineffective is because I didn't really want to hinder on the chemistry you had all created and shown. But with that being said, from here on, I promise no more holding back. From me or anyone else in the guild for that matter.
So, Marner, what you're saying is that you lied to us when we left for Agni when you said that you would come with us to help out, and then proceeded to not help out because you didn't want to hinder our... If that's the case, you should have just told us to begin with, opposed to telling us you were going to help us and then not help us.
Yes, I apologize. I wasn't quite certain of your skills yet, but I quickly realized as soon as we got onto the island that you were more than capable. So, I apologize for that, but I promise no more lies, no more holding back from me or anyone else in the guild. And as of today, I recognize you all as full-fledged members, both in formality and in spirit.
Thanks, Marner. We couldn't have done it without you. And I'll
That's
pat
a
him
lie.
on the
You're very
shoulder like
good.
a bit too hard.
Yeah, I also have one additional award for you guys once we get back, but before we get back, I do have a personal request for you all. Marner starts to get a little bit more serious and somber. As I have mentioned, myself and Marnie are from Agni. It is a place I have mixed feelings about, as I have both good and bad memories here. And sometimes those bad memories eclipse the good ones, even if they have been resolved. But what I'm getting at is, Marnie briefed me about her and the Glow Dragons last mission. They were tasked with tracking down a group of bandits and getting rid of them. However, their fight turned a bit gruesome. As it turns out, the bandits' leader was someone from Marnie and my past that caused us a lot of suffering. And when Marnie was faced with that person once again, she kind of snapped and killed him. Marner kind of just like stares down to the ground, then quickly looks back up. So, as a personal request, I ask you all to please accompany me in investigating the carnage that took place at the bandits' former hideout. Just to allow me some closure on that whole episode of my life. And I'll even give you a small payment for it.
Let's not get too hasty. Let's explore our options. I'm sure that your own personal stakes in this quest are very valid, but we have to consider our own. Let's first meet up with the Dawnstriders more formally for that.
Marner, I'm gonna say this in a way where, I don't know, you might take offense to it, I don't know. But so far, our experiences with you have been neutral to bad. So, because even when you were there and you said you were gonna help us, and when we even got into fight with that giant lizard thing, the only thing you did in your fight was hinder Minerva from fighting. So, I personally don't have any real urge to help you find closure in something like that. I would prefer instead just to go back to the Dawnstriders and get a different mission from there.
Perhaps the Glow Dragons could help you in this venture, since they seem to have more experience in it.
He's saying
Sorry,
he
bud.
might. He's saying he might be able to pay us. Perhaps we could just treat this as like a business transaction instead of a favor for a person that we know.
If that's the case, like, it was one of the things we were going to discuss, what I plan to discuss with the Dawnstriders, what's the reward? I want to know what we're getting before we accept missions.
Gotcha.
Because at the moment, communication between the Dawnstriders and us has been not very positive. And when we try to get information from you guys, it's basically just, I don't know, find out when you get there.
Yeah, I hate all this uncertainty.
And so if we're going to treat this as a business transaction, then we're going to need to know more details right now.
Well, how about we first explore our other options while Marner mulls over the price?
That sounds fair.
That way we can see what our other opportunities are, and Marner can see what he's betting up against.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, we all have goals and whatnot, abilities. Trust is a two-way street, and if he's not willing to give us compensation or something in return, then there's nothing keeping us here. We could all just very well do our own thing.
How about it?
very strong cases. And believe me, I understand where you're coming from. I will say that this little offshoot is on the way back, so it's not too much of a detour. It shouldn't really take that much longer to get back were we to do it. As far as-
Even with you saying, like, the way you say that, sorry to cut you off there, but even with you saying that, it still seems like you're dancing around something.
Wait,
Marner,
are
we'll
we
just
at
ask
Eden
you
now?
directly. Sorry, go on.
Are we at Eden now, or
Yeah, I was a little confused about that too.
Because
But,
you also,
I think
you
we're,
also
we're
down
in
the
another
road.
city.
okay, because also at the end of last session, you said we basically like expedited back to Eden. So I think that's where confusion was.
Retcon, you guys are on the road still. We
Oh.
ended on that camp stuff last time, so that's basically where we're starting.
okay.
all right then?
That is a good thing to know.
In that case,
That kind of changes the decision a little.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
you said that this is. Okay. Right now, then, give us some pricing and
More
your best
details.
time estimation and effort. Because right now, if it's something that might take a while, then it might be better just to go back to Eden first.
And at the moment, all you're just saying is you want to go here for closure for yourself. That seems like, again, like you're still hiding something if you want us to come with you.
Going for closure is a very vague and broad term.
Especially if the glow dragons, as you said, were already there with Marnie. Like I said, it seems like you're still hiding things. And as we already mentioned, the minimal to no details that we've already been getting from the Dawn Striders, I'm not willing to go just on you want to go for closure.
Okay. Then I'll be more truthful with you. This bandit leader I mentioned was a big factor into why Marnie and I had to leave Agni. This group of bandits not only killed our parents, but took us in as captives, made our lives miserable. In truth, this is really just sort of... I don't want to call it a revenge quest, but I guess that's what it is.
Well, isn't he dead?
Yes, but I have to just confirm it for myself. Not that I don't trust my sister, but seeing it
Do you
through
know
my own eyes will reassure me.
You know, I'm gonna insight check him.
I was also gonna insight check him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is that good,
I'll
Brennan?
do the same.
15.
24.
14.
Right.
Dang, 24.
I have good insight.
You really know.
Marner is being truthful. You can tell it's kind of hard for him to talk about a lot of this, but he is being truthful with his words.
Alright. We're believing you, but this is just the first step. In order for, like I said to the group here, trust goes two ways. And going forward, if you're going to be a part of this group, you have to let the rest of this group know what's going on. If we're blindly going into battle or a trap or a situation where we're not sure of all the details, then we will not help you.
That's totally valid.
Very first mission you sent us on, you gave us little to no details. You gave us bare minimum details, and it got us into Shit's Creek. And
Yes.
then you sent us
To
into
be
a
fair, I
similar
didn't know all the
situation for.
details myself.
Then you guys are terrible at getting information from your clients. And for the second mission you sent us on was basically the same as the first, and still just sending us in, but with ever so slightly more information that we got also when we showed up.
But bringing us back to our more present topic, what is the payment for this venture, and where are we investigating?
Well, funny you mention that, because my payment is not really something physical. Rather, you mentioned being able to receive more details about your quests. Of the lower level quests you receive are usually pretty vague, pretty simple tasks from what we understand, but with reputation garners much more in-depth quests, much more important quests. And that's where I come in. With you guys now being here for, what has it been, a couple weeks at this point, your reputation's probably not the highest, but going forward, I will be able to make it certain that that reputation can skyrocket. That way you guys can get more challenging quests with larger rewards, and with reputation, your name is able to be spread far and wide across the continent, and, you know, presumably it would reach some of the higher-ups who will also pay more. But on top of that, I can also throw in some gold of my own personal collection one, whatever it is. But the largest reward really is that boost in reputation that I can grab you guys.
Y'all,
My
you want to have
estimation-
a
Go ahead.
little huddle, and so we can talk this out?
Sounds good to me.
Also, Marta, real quick, so what you're saying is that the mission we just did, which had which was for the potential of bringing back the sun, successfully completing that mission, we don't get any reputation from that?
I'm sure we
Well,
get some, but it.
But what you're saying is, but we'll get more reputation for helping someone who's already in there, opposed to something that was potentially world-saving.
I'm saying I can make that reputation much more known. Of course, your reputation with the people of Agni, the government of Agni, is well known. But
I mean, especially
that's
since
just one instance.
our part of the quest was successful, but the Firestone was not. So our reputation with that specific quest probably wasn't spread to the public very much. So the place that we're investigating, one more question. The place that we're investigating, I assume that there's still a lot of people from the group that hurt you and Marnie in the past. I'm sure that some of them are still there.
I don't believe there's anyone still there. No. So,
Okay, so it's less risky than I thought. Potentially.
Marnie and the
All
Glow
right.
Dragons were very,
Thorough.
yeah, they were very thorough in cleaning that place out.
I see. That's all my questions. Group huddle.
Huddle time.
Huddle time.
All right, guys, what are we thinking?
I don't like him.
Yeah, neither
I'll
do
put
I,
it
but-
there.
I mean,
I feel pretty neutral towards him. I mean, I don't know.
what it?
Also-
Oh, go
also
ahead.
feels weird the fact of that basically that this scene that from what he's saying that he can boost our reputation from doing this favor for him makes it seem as though the Dawn Striders are more just an organization of you move up the ranks if you get close and just suck up to the people in charge.
I'm sure hard work also helps, but I think it helps to have some kind of networking within it. You know what I mean? Like, it helps. It's not the only
Yeah.
way, but it helps.
Yeah, minus whatever personal feelings have toward Marner, this does seem like a pretty decent deal. Just taking a little detour that's already on the way, getting reputation and a little bit of cash.
It seems like
For
it's pretty
doing-
low risk.
Sounds like just escorting, I guess. It doesn't sound too bad, to me at least.
I just.
I think it could be worth it.
Yeah, it could be worth it, but now I'm just concerned of being continually used. So maybe a condition is this is the last commission we have with Marner.
I agree. I personally have no
Honestly, that
problems
is
with.
fair.
Yeah, I have no problems with being an escort, but I think going forward, I think it's for the best if we part ways, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, until he maybe earns our trust again.
I think we can do this. Get back to Eden. He can give his boost to our reputation, along with his gold as well, and then we can go on without him. Heck, maybe to make it sound a little bit more palatable, we can say that we've grown beyond his mentorship and would like to try one either with a different mentor or on our own.
He didn't do very much mentoring.
No, he didn't.
That's
think if he
why it's sugar-coated.
I think if he boosts our reputation and then we drop him, it might look like we used him, but I think at the same time he's been using us a little bit, so...
Plus, he offered this.
He did.
Yeah, he's also offering compensation, so I think any personal feelings aside, this is a business transaction in my mind.
Yeah, we're
There's
heading
no
that way
compliance.
anyways.
Might as well.
We can meet up with the Glow Dragons, once we get to town and kind of see what their experiences are and see if they want to join forces or whatnot. But at least for right now, I agree with. I mean, we can't really leave him in the middle of the woods here. Might as well just finish it out and just get it done and over with.
Yeah.
Little side mission won't hurt.
Yeah.
We'll have to deal with them soon enough if we just grin and bear it through this one.
All right, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Bye.
I
Ricard?
I said sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess it's settled then. I'll break the huddle and start heading back to Marner.
All right, Marner. We had a little bit of a group discussion, and we've decided to help you while we're on the way back. But after we get to town, we have to have a discussion. And I
Very well.
hope that you will compensate us for the work that we have done and the work we will do before we get to town.
Absolutely. I'm a man of my word.
Very well.
And we will accept the reputation and some gold payment as payment.
How far away is this place?
It is towards the south of Agni, kind of towards Lake Sodor. So basically, we would kind of be going a little past Eden, going down south, and then we'd basically swing around, come back north.
Okay, the days of travel, what would you say that is?
From where we are, should only take a day, and then
I think I've
from
been
there
in that
to Eden.
area before.
Yeah. Yeah, and then from there back to Eden should just take another day.
Alright. And, we're searching for just where this person is. Just the whereabouts of them. Anything in particular, or just
No.
whether they're alive?
Well, I sure hope they are, but yes, basically just investigating, and I want to see this person's face for myself, just to know that they're gone.
Alrighty then. Well,
Let's get a
suppose
move on.
There's no time to waste.
Alright. Okay. So, travel, sort of goes off without a hitch. Guys don't really run into anything along the way. If you look at the world map, you kind of started, on the sort of left side of the river that is right next to Eden in Agni. And basically you're going downwards, kind of near Lake Sodor. Basically just going straight south. But, yeah. Any questions in between before we move on?
Do you know, any of the details for the prayer beads right now, or is that still in the works?
Yeah, that's still works. I can't really off the top
Okay.
of my head say.
I'll
Alright.
do some stuff retroactively after I learn it then.
Yeah, we can do all your guys' like item stuff like outside of the session.
Okay.
Brennan, why's the sun gone?
I don't know.
So,
Dang,
like,
not
when's it
even
coming
you
back?
know?
Oh
When's it
god.
coming back?
I mean, I know, but am I gonna
Well,
tell
well-
you?
When's it coming back?
I had to try.
I don't know that either.
Then why are you DMing us?
Because it's a fun game that I like to play with my friends.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Turns toward the camera and winks.
Hey.
Alright, so Hodor,
Okay.
Lake Hodor.
Hodor. I said Sodor with an S.
Odor?
Hold the door.
Sure. Like a whore.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. You guys can open up Able Bear now.
Oh my god, I knew this was gonna happen.
Don't do the one that's pinned, do the one that was in the chat.
Okay.
The one that's not pinned in Phowl Phantoms.
Phowl Phantoms, yeah.
The most recent one.
The Toxic Tech. Yo,
Toxic.
Tibaloo! Kookaburra Killer.
This just entire map will just become a tapestry of other battle maps.
I love
yeah.
And then we'll make a quilt out of it.
it.
Minerva B. Ryan.
Oh my god, there's Lord Kookaburra.
Yo, let's go. Alright, if you guys scroll up and to the left. A swarm of rats.
Two every rat.
Rats. This like
Wait, up and
the
to
one with like
left?
the river. Okay.
Not the
You
one
guys
that's
just-
covered in red.
Alright. Drop it by. Or his.
Where am I? Oh, yeah.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
Otaku
Can't
Bansu.
sleep, can't
No way.
see somebody at always. 6 strings darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time.
That's a very big wolf pelt in the like one next to us.
How do I? Wait. Let me figure this out. I'm trying to figure
Wait,
it
hold
out.
That wolf pelt's like 30 feet long. Damn.
That's like a dire wolf.
Yeah, it's a fucking massive wolf pelt.
Big chonker.
Big chunk.
Yeah, but things like fucking 30 feet from.
Hey, these are Ethan's maps, not mine, so criticize him.
What
I
the
just
dog
texted Utaka and he said he'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you eat food? It's literally the length of the table.
Okay, how do I unbless myself? Whoa.
You are no longer blessed.
Oh no. But what if I sneeze?
Uh-oh.
And you must find your own blessing.
Ah.
Whoops, I deleted the card.
Fuck.
Wow.
Fine.
Oh, at least you saw it.
Alright, I got you. You're back. You're here. I don't remember your name from last time.
I don't either.
We still got Frank and Esteban and Tibaloo.
Because I am Frank. To be
And I
frank
think-
with you guys.
Marner was like Giuseppe or something. I don't remember the card's name though.
Again, I don't either. I just
Richard.
said things that came out of my mouth.
It was something else, but I was like, let's just make it Richard.
It definitely wasn't Richard.
It wasn't Richard, but it should have been. It was too
Cornelius.
obvious.
Isn't that Cornelia? Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Cornelius.
I'll be frank until the end of time.
I say too many things that just that just come out of my mouth, and I immediately forget what I said because it was absolutely meaningless.
Like, CHORN.
Wait, so
Yeah.
am I like missing some, or can I
Is it
not
not-
like not name
Wait.
myself anymore?
You go to edit,
Oh,
or is it edit?
No, edit text.
Bruh.
Edit text, right.
Why did I say? Wait. Why did I say
It's the big T and the little T.
oh,
Yeah, if we call him Cornelius, then we'll have 2 campaigns with characters that can be nicknamed Corn. Corn on the cob. Off the cob.
Also, is this just an encampment? Like, what is this?
Yeah, what's happening? What are we doing?
Yeah, let's get back to the festive inn.
Where are we?
Yeah, so you guys had been following Warner for the day at this point, and you guys arrived at this small little encampment, which turns out to be a cave situated by this river here. Well, this is it. On first glance, you guys do notice a couple of just like tattered clothes, just smearings of blood in the grass outside, as well as like a couple bodies that are kind of right by the cave entrance. Dead, but bodies nonetheless. It's been a while. You can tell that these bodies have been here. They look kind of decayed at this point.
dude, that one looks gooey.
There is a little
Don't
bit of a
say
stench
gooey.
coming off.
What? That's what it looks like.
That's a gross way to describe it. Gooey?
Yeah, gooey.
Gooey corpse.
No.
Graphic user interface?
Gooey is
That's a weird way to describe a corpse.
It
I guess it
smelled
is
awful,
graphic.
too.
Marner, are any of these your guy?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I assume there was probably some kind of big showdown inside.
Do you know any object that is definitely on this person at all times? No, it's kind of stretch, but maybe there's like a defining necklace or whatever.
Trying to remember.
How long has it been?
It's been at least 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Back into Warner thinks back. Yutaka, can you like mute yourself or something for the time being? Thank you. Yeah, so Marner thinks back, and takes a while just to sort of remember anything in particular that this person would have had. And then he thinks back to this person's sword in particular. I remember some sort, but it acted more as a sword, if that makes sense.
I forgot. Is Marner a spellcaster?
No.
No, dang it. Okay. Does anyone have a sort of illusion spell that they can, I don't know, try to guesstimate what this thing could be? So that at least we can have a decent visual if we keep at it.
Let me look.
I guess.
I have detect magic. Is that something?
I don't
No.
think that's...
Well, I have minor illusion if that's what you want.
I think that would be exactly what would help us here.
So you want me to make what I think the sword looks like, and then have Marner say like, "Oh, this is different." And...
Yeah, at least
Okay.
that. For a spell I can cast to find an object within 1,000 feet, I have to have a pretty decent idea of what it looks like.
I mean, hey, I guess we can try and do some quick modeling. I'll cast a minor illusion and try and create what I imagine that the hook sword might look like. Is this anywhere close?
It's close, but not quite there.
Is
Any,
there a specific adjustment?
Yeah, any other
If I
detail?
remember, it sort of had a handle that kind of protruded out from the bottom, almost like separated from the actual shaft of the sword, and then basically the sword came up and on the end hooked around kind of like a cane of some sort.
Oh, and I'll make a illusion of something that looks similar to Jet's swords from Avatar. Is that more like it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's closer. Why don't we go inside and see if we can spot this person, spot this sword.
That's true.
I
Let's,
can lead the way.
yeah.
So, sure enough, Marner starts to head on inside. Are you all gonna follow, or sort of just stay out here and continue to investigate, or are you gonna...
I'll follow. I want to see what's in the cave.
I'll follow.
Should we keep someone outside to keep a visual, or... Actually, no, it'd be better to just be all together.
Yeah.
I
I
feel like the
follow.
dead bodies outside will probably ward anybody off.
There. Let's go.
So you're all gonna go inside?
Let's
Sounds
do
like
it.
Alright.
Wait, you
Yeah.
know what? Real quick, I am going to use my divine sense to see if the dead bodies are like zombies.
They're not.
Yay!
Just normal dead people. As normal as dead people are, I guess.
Nice.
No zombies today. All right.
Not today.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys can move over to the right map.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? What is the dog up to? I refuse to ever do this on my phone again. This is terrible. It's possible, but it's terrible.
Alright, so yeah, once you guys get inside this cave, the dead body stench grows immensely stronger. You guys have to kind of plug your noses. And sure enough, it looks like some real carnage went down here. Pretty much there's bandit bodies kind of just strewn all over, stab wounds, burn marks from magic attacks, and then just kind of blood smearing, dried blood just kind of splattered all over. It's quite gruesome.
Well, if this was the glow dragons, then they certainly are quite effective.
My gosh, the humanity.
Yeah.
Martin ponders. And then he kind of just continues to walk farther into the cave, kind of right to the tip of this wolf pelt. He kind of looks around, and finally his eyes kind of lay towards the little throne here, and he sees his eyes kind of widen a little bit, and he sees the bandit captain kind of just sitting upright against the throne, with just like super deep slashes kind of just tearing through his body. Yeah, he just looks like a mess, basically. Just someone absolutely slaughtered him. Marner quickly kind of just falls to his knees. You can kind of hear him whimper a little bit.
I think we found our man.
Kind of puts his head in his hands. Tries to wipe away the tears. All these years having to think about what you put me and my sister through. Now I stand here face to face with you again. Finally, you're gone. Marner stands back up, walks over to this body, and he kind of just throws it over his shoulder. Well, this is my man. As he comes back towards you guys.
This is gonna sound super dark, but I don't intend it to, Marner. But you got closure?
I think so. The last thing I want to do is burn this place down.
Well, we can definitely do that, but we should probably exit the cave first.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Smells horrible.
Yuck.
Yucky.
And Silmanor just kind of forces himself to kind of just look at the mangled form of the bandit captain. And lights
I'll
up.
gather up the bodies real quick if you guys want to take a step out. I know this is probably not the most sightly thing to look at.
Yeah, I'm not very good around dead thing. Whoa. Minerva will step out.
I'll help you.
I'll help.
Minerva, as you
I want to stand there and watch.
Minerva, as you kind of get outside, you kind of look back towards the river, and you can hear some voices.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll step back into the cave then. And just say, "Hey, I hear someone outside." And then I'll peer back out.
As you guys have finished gathering all the bodies and putting them sort of together in a pile, Marner quickly runs out next to you. And then kind of just gets low to listen.
I'll share my 150 sight with everyone but Marner.
Quick aside, just in case combat happens, did we have a
Did a
half
half
rest
rest.
or anything in
Yes.
between?
I said
Okay,
at the beginning of a half rest.
Alright, I didn't hear you.
So yeah, everyone should have 150 feet of dark vision now.
Minerva, and I'll roll for Marner as well. Can you make a perception check, please?
Okay. And not great, 12.
Okay, Marner got an 18. So you have kind of a difficult time making out exactly what they're saying, but Marner kind of explains it to you as well. But you guys kind of listen in. It sounds like it's 3 voices in particular. Hey boss, do you really think that this is where they kept it? Of course it is, you fool. Every bandit knows hiding things in the water is the best method. You can hear one of them go diving into the water with the flash, and they come back out. Minerva, with your dark vision, you can kind of see them pull out a small kind of like box. Alright, gang. This is what we came here for.
I'll slowly walk up to join.
I'll say I'll move out.
Marner, what do you think that is?
I don't know. I'm not really sure why those people are here. But you guys stay here. I'll go investigate some more.
Sounds like a surefire way to get yourself killed.
Hey,
Take some of us with you.
what's in the box?
I'll take out my my lantern, light up the black flame, and nod to Minerva. Going silent for now. Green flames if we succeed. Red flames help us out.
Alright.
Alright, well, you and Marno kind of get to the edge of the beach over here. Sorry.
Just in case, I'll pop out my sword.
Okay. does silence not allow you to hear anything outside? Or just
Correct.
makes you silent?
Silence makes it so that everyone within that cannot hear
Okay.
or make any sound that can escape it. Just think there's just a black hole where you can't hear or say anything.
Okay. So you and Marner get down to the edge of the beach here. You
I'd like
guys.
to hold a. Did he tell me what he saw or no?
Yeah, before you cast silent, he said he saw them pull something out of the water, but he's not sure what.
Okay, I'll hold a command spell.
Okay. Yeah, so you
I'll
guys
hold
get
Eldritch Blast.
okay. You guys get to the edge of the beach there. Minerva, you kind of can still hear their conversation a little bit. So, boss, remind me what this thing is again. Well, I'm not really sure myself. It was important to the Ixcrian, and apparently it's from Zargrim. If we can somehow bring it back to Arland, maybe we can pawn it off and get a little extra cash from the government. Seeing as how this is so important. What you guys assume to be the boss kind of opens up the box and just dumps it out onto the beach. Silmanor and Marner, you guys see what looks like to be some sort of gauntlet almost? Some sort of like arm thing. It looks like a gauntlet basically. It's hard to really make out in detail. It's obviously just looks like a long sort of yeah, I don't know how else to really explain it other than yeah, it looks like.
Okay. So they're all holding it, or is it just the boss holding the box?
Just the boss.
Okay. I'm gonna release my command spell, yell, swim to the boss. And I'll switch my...
You said they dropped the gauntlet to the ground?
They
Yeah,
dumped
he
it
dumped
out
it on the beach.
And I'll change the lantern flame to red.
Also, as soon as someone does that, then I'll release the Eldritch Blast I was holding.
Do I have to roll something for command?
Yes, it is a wisdom save.
An 18?
Ah, dang it, okay. Yeah, he saves.
Alright, so you cast the spell for Silmanor. The boss kind of hears the word command in his head, but doesn't really follow it, and instead kind of looks a little confused. Looks towards his two guys. It's like, did one of you just say to tell me to swim? No, boss. Why would we tell you that? Never mind. And then, out of the corner of your eye, Silmanor, you see Ricard's Eldritch Blast come sort of whizzing by and striking the guy. This guy. Or I don't know, Silmanor or Ricard. Which guy are you hitting?
The boss guy.
Okay. Okay, so the boss guy's the one in the middle there. So yeah, the Eldritch Blast comes like blasting over your head, and then strikes the boss pretty square in the chest, knocking him back into the river. The hell?
Well,
Guys, I think we got company!
I did roll the hit and all that. Do you want me to roll damage and stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
What was the hit? Just
oh,
out of curiosity.
22.
Yeah, you're fine.
12 points of force damage.
Okay.
I'll take out my Moon Touch sword and get ready to fight.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so they all look up to the beach and see all of you after the Eldritch Blast hits the boss. And yeah, initiative, please.
Yay! Very low initiative.
God damn it, high initiative.
Gosh darn it. Strictly average initiative.
I think I zoned out for a specific part of this. Am I still in the cave?
If you
Never
want
really
to.
specified.
Unless you,
Yeah.
I'm with you guys then. Okay. I'm like, where am I? Yeah, I think I missed the part. Yeah. This is like my least able to focus time of day, so try it. So yeah. Where's my dice? Right there. Oh man. How am I gonna
No,
do
I
this?
have a -1 initiative, but still.
It's so low.
And my last time it was 5.
that's an Ethan roll.
This music does not feel appropriate.
It's just a chill time at the beach, you know?
Yeah, it's the beach episode.
Yay!
We already
Yay,
had that.
beach episode.
Second beach
Oh,
Number
yeah.
2!
Second beach episode. Hey.
I don't give Minerva Vigilant Blessing once, and this is what happens.
I'll never do this on my phone again. This is awful.
Well, I mean,
Sarah, do
good
you need help?
news.
I'm just trying to figure out where my initiative is on here, like the initiative score. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, if
What?
Marner dies in this battle, then we don't have to worry about.
Are you talking about on D&D Beyond or?
Yeah, I just found it.
Okay.
Wait, what is that?
Did you say? Did you put 19, Sarah?
Yeah. I forgot. We do that in the owlbear now.
Just
Matt,
easier
can you just
to-
throw 10 into the initiative tracker on Owlbear for me?
All right. Okay. Does Marner have high dex?
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. Alright. Tivalu.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and present my whole.
Tivalu from last time.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and present my holy symbol, and then have my sphere of twilight emanate from me as I establish the Twilight Sanctuary. So that's a 10-foot radius sphere. You know the deal. If you end your turn in the sphere, you'll get a benefit. For my bonus action, let's oh, but no one's even near it. Never mind. I'll just get up here and pick up the gauntlet. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay, Frank.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Hold on. Let's see. 30. I'm gonna move over here and then activate my rage. And that's the end of my turn.
Clark. Bendito Uno will attack you, Tibalu, with a sword. Does a 16 hit?
That is my armor class, so yes.
Okay. Does 5 slashing damage to you.
Alrighty.
The word. Who's next? Get the gauntlet. You are next.
Alright, let's see. There. And all, let's see. Bonus action, cast Hex on the leader. As I look for the thing for it. But either way, I'll shoot and I'll just blast at him. For 20 to hit.
Will hit.
12 force damage and 4 necrotic damage. Also, I'll give him a disadvantage on strength checks. In case that comes into play somehow.
Alright. Peppy will go next. Unless, if that's it for you.
Yeah, no, that's everything.
Okay. Marner will go up to, the boss as well. Right there. And, attack.
Attack.
With the rapier. 18 to hit, which should hit. Marner will do 5 slashing damage himself.
Wait, let's give it up for Marner for actually doing something.
Yay!
Yay.
Wow.
Wait,
Marner's
It's
first damage.
it's
Yeah.
not wrong. So what? Marner's right now net even for cock blocking Minerva before.
And Martin will actually attack again as well.
Yay!
It will also hit this time for 8 damage. So,
Also, Brennan, for our own knowledge, what did he what were the numbers to hit for him?
for Marner to hit,
Yeah.
he got a 19. Or no, I already forgot.
Well, Alright.
But he hit.
All right. And is that it for him?
Yes, that should be it.
All right. Add 3 temp HP from the sanctuary.
Alright. No, I can't edit that, so. Alright, who's that? Esteban. Which is Joff, I believe. I don't know where Joff is on this map.
He is off screen, so maybe put him. Yeah, there.
Yutaka.
Yutaka.
Yep, I'm gonna look at the big bad private guy, the big bad captain guy, and I'm gonna say, "You think you're gonna win? We'll see about that." And I'm gonna cast blindness.
What do I have to roll?
He has to roll a con saving throw.
Yutaka, it's gonna work one of these days, I believe.
I know.
Unlike-
I hope
14.
Unlike sleep.
he rolled a
Hey.
14.
I rolled a 14, yes.
So the save is 14. So I think
Then he
he
succeeds.
saves. Yeah. Damn it.
Oh.
Okay.
So close.
All right, I'm just gonna throw my hands up and say, "Well, I tried," and then I'm gonna start walking back towards the cave, and then that's the end of my turn.
No.
You don't understand. I try to cast like blindness and deafness in like every battle, and it never works.
Yeah.
All right, it's my turn.
It's Min Min.
Thanks for trying. Alright. Bendito Dos will take a swipe at Marner.
Ah, but with us.
Oh, and he will miss very badly. Alright.
Yes. Phowl moves there. And then fuck it. I am going to Chaos Bolt. Wild Magic. Let's see if something happens. Does that do something? That might be actually a Wild Magic hit. I think 4 is a hit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Rolling D100.
Oh boy.
Exactly 50. That's 50. Smoke fumes from the caster's ears for 1 minute.
Fun.
Nice.
We like that old cartoon character.
Yeah. Coolio. Okay. Now I actually rolled a hit. That is 19.
Yep.
On the dose guy. And then so the damage is, where's my D8? 2d8 plus 2d4. So 8. Oh my god, nice. 2 8s. And then 4 and 1. So it will. 8 is what? Thunder damage. So that's 8, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21 damage to that guy. And it will leap. So I make a new attack roll against this. I guess the boss guy is the closest guy. So I'll leap to him. And that is a 18 plus 5, so 23. 5 and 4, so 9, 10, 13 to boss guy.
Okay. Dose is looking rough, and actually, Captain guy is looking rough as well.
Nice. I will do nothing else.
Oh, you can't get close enough to get this in the range.
No, I mean I did enough damage to them.
Fair
I
enough.
forgot, Boss Bendito, just used his turn to get up from the water. He went, after, I think after Renard. Alright, Summonor, back to you.
Alrighty. I think I will. I'm gonna use my bonus action to I'll look for an opening and in the boss bandit and go, Marner, he's distracted. Attack him. And use commanding strike for him to get another attack on him.
On the boss.
Yep.
Marner missed.
Okay.
That was he rolled a 4 for a total of 11.
Alright, then I will...
Since you were asking last time.
Yeah,
Yeah, just for knowledge.
good to know. I'm going to... I'm gonna... kind of hold my... I'm gonna hold my arm and then kind of with the gauntlet and then place my hand on Bandit Uno's chest and cast Inflict Wounds. That's cocked. Do that again. That's 17 to hit.
Shouldn't it?
And do a lot of damage.
Come on. That is 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And, no, I can't do that. I'm going to, reposition myself so that I go here. I will probably get an attack on me, but that's fine. So that I can get everyone in there, and that'll be it for my turn.
Yeah, Bendito Uno will try to attack you. He will take a swipe at you with his sword.
Yeah.
That would help.
A little important.
Yeah. 16 hit?
God damn it. My AC again. Why?
Alright. Well, he only did 2 damage to you, so.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's fine. I'll get my temp HP at the end. And then that'll be it.
Okay. Frank. I am.
Just realized I was muted. I went when I heard Frank. Okay. It's loading. Thank you for holding. We appreciate your patience. All right.
Still.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, over here. Attempt to hit Dose with still holding. Oh my gosh. Never again. Never again. Ugh. Okay. Attempt to hit with my great axe. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. 26 to hit. I assume that hits.
It hits
Okay.
just a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit. Okay, so 12 damage. And that's the end of my turn.
On Dose.
Yes.
Q. Dose is looking bloody. Alright. Uno will come in and attack Keeper-Doo once again.
Okay. Frank, add 3 temp HP.
Okay. Thank you.
And it is a 13.
Miss. I'll deflect off with my buckler.
Q. Alright. Get the gauntlet. Please. Get the gauntlet.
Yes. I'll move over here and I'll blast at the bossman again.
Blast.
19 to hit.
Yep.
That is 9 force damage and 2 necrotic.
Okey-dokey.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Boss man will attack Marner once again. Oh, when he got a nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Marner dies.
Oh, pity.
It would be funny if, like, that was just the title of the video.
Just Marner
Martyr
dies.
dies.
Alright, he does 9 doubled, so 18 damage to Marner. Of course, I can't modify Marner's health because Ethan made Marner, not me. Cool. Yeah. And with that, Marner will actually attack right back as well. Marner will get a 23. Marner will attack with his rapier once again.
sure to, in your mind, add 3 temp HP.
Joffrey, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to. I'm gonna look at the big guy and we'll be like, well, my last move might have not worked, but I'm here to. I'm gonna prepare to be shocked, and I cast Thunder Wave. So that's gonna be a 15 for cube. Can I encompass the captain and the other Uno and Dos all in a 15 for cube?
Yeah, but you're also gonna get Giuseppe. Alright, sorry, Marner, Simonar, and Frank.
Yeah.
I only see a way. I think you can get like one person without hitting anyone, like not intended.
Okay. Then I will. I have
You
like
might
no
be able to
attacking spells.
just- I mean, you might be able to just get the boss and Uno if you do it like. up
Yeah,
here.
sure. Sure, I'll do that. So that's gonna be a con save for both.
Oh, is it too far? Or actually, if he does it in the middle, he would be able to reach. it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. I was thinking
save.
to QB.
Boss man gets a 12. Uno gets a 14.
Okay. Boss man fails, and he's gonna take 2d8 thunder damage and is knocked 10 feet away. I'll roll. That's gonna be 11 damage on boss man,
And what?
and
The other one takes half.
half of that for Uno. Yeah. And then so only the boss man is pushed back 10 feet away from me.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
into the water.
It is into the water.
And also, I don't know if there's anything in the area, but if there's any unsecured objects, they're also pushed 10 feet away. So I don't know if the thing.
The
Same.
gauntlet
Yes.
and Summonar's hand considered secured.
I'd say so.
Also, if Silmunor wasn't in the cube, then it
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
be
I'm fine.
affected.
That's true. Okay.
I don't know. Would you consider an item being held by someone with 8 strength secure?
That's a good point.
Flip
But, you know, since he's not in the cube, I'll say no.
the cube.
Make a strength save.
Oh no. Guess the boss bandit is going for a swim after all.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
You said Uno saved.
Yeah, he did. So he took 5 damage and he's not pushed back.
Alright. Hey. What's next?
Dose.
Oh, Dose. Okay. Dose will attack Marner. It will hit for 4 damage. That'll be it. Minerva.
Alrighty, I will. I'm gonna move here, and I am going to attack the bandit Uno. I'm gonna Ties of Chaos, give myself advantage. I'm gonna activate a weighted on my sword. So my plus is gonna be reduced by 2, so I have advantage 4. That is a 19 to hit.
On which one?
It is the Uno.
Okay.
And then, so that will be. That will be 14 damage.
Alright. Uno's looking bloody.
And that is all.
They're all looking bloody at this point. Alright. Back to Cinnamon or T-Blue.
Alrighty. Let's see. I think I will. Looking around, is there anything, any bushes nearby?
No, not really.
So there's just no cover nearby. Okay.
I mean, you're kind of on the beach.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You could like dig a hole and like bury yourself.
I'm not Hallier. Let's oh no, but that gets murder in it. Damn it.
What do you mean, damn it? I'd love to get murder in that.
Yeah, I'll just do a Toll the Dead on the boss bandit.
What does that do?
Wisdom save.
That was an 8.
Yeah, alright. That is big money. Hell yeah. 10 necrotic damage.
Alright.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to say Uno Dos and then disappear without a trace by using my invisibility.
Wow. Clever girl. Alright. That it?
Yep.
Frank.
Ha 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 ha.
Frank, I am.
I'm Frank. To be frank, it is my turn. Alright. Dose.
We're no longer calling you Arrow anymore. We're calling you Frank.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah. Yeah, Frank.
Frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Frankly, yeah. So
We're
Dose.
not calling her Frank Lee. We're calling her Frank.
Well,
Well,
you don't know. That could be Frank's middle name.
Surely
Or
you
last
can
name.
do this.
I got
Yeah, Frank
If you're-
Lee.
if you want to be blunt with someone, you just have to go, well, to be frank, which I am,
Which I
then tell them what they need to say. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 13 to hit.
There's no hit.
No. No.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold. Too late now. Hold on. I forgot to use my extra damage last time, but it's okay. So it doesn't hit, so that's the only thing I'll do. My turn's over.
And what? It's just +2 damage, right?
Yeah, I forgot to do it last time.
And
but
it's just
okay.
well, it's just oh no, hey Brandon, yeah Brandon, it's just it would have been 2 extra damage from last turn.
Oh yeah, so just give Dose 2 damage. Yeah, just give Dose 2 damage.
Yeah, that doesn't really change much, but okay.
Yeah.
It's so significant. Actually.
Sorry, you did 2 damage this turn. Congrats.
Yes, yes, I'm so strong.
Alright.
Storm, did you take any damage or no?
Nah,
No, okay, just making sure.
I don't think it. Nah.
Keep up, yeah.
I'm a god.
Uno will attack Minerva.
Oh no.
That is a 9.
That doesn't hit.
Alright. That's it for Uno then. Ricardo. Ricardo.
I'll walk up and I'll take a slash at Una.
Okay,
Does a 16 hit?
it does.
And that is 8 points of slashing damage. And that's all I got.
The boss will come back out of the water and try to attack Marner once again. Oh my god, this boss is rolling really well. He got an 18, which will hit. For 10 damage, Marner is looking bloody at this point.
I'm telling you guys, Marner dies.
But Marner will reciprocate. No, he won't. He will miss super bad with a net one.
Nice.
Alright. Joffrey, you are up again.
Give him 3 temp HP back.
Well, since Captain Boy is in the water, I'm gonna do another thunder wave.
Oh boy.
Is it like super effective?
Shocking.
Because thank you.
Yeah.
Is it like super effective because he's like in the water?
I don't think
No,
that's how that works.
It's
also-
not lightning damage.
I say it's also thunder damage, not lightning damage.
Ah, damn. Yeah, but he's gotta do a con save.
Save. 13.
Ha! He fails. So he is knocked 10 feet further back into the water, and he's gonna take 7 thunder damage.
Oh boy, how do you want to do this, Joffrey?
Well, I'm going to.
Into the drink.
I'm gonna say, be with the fishes, and I'm going to summon the thunder, and it's gonna. You see him like go into the water, and you see a couple bubbles come up, and he just never surfaces again.
You guys see as he gets like thrown back and goes under, his body just kind of like starts floating down the river. Oh boy. The other two kind of look out and see the boss has been downed and kind of get a little scared and they attempt to run away.
Opportunity attacks.
So, opportunity attack from Silmanor, Ricard. I mean, actually, opportunity attack from all of you, but we'll just say they died from your attacks.
Yeah, I wanna roll.
As-
I wanna roll.
Alright, fine.
As my fellow compatriots are doing their opportunity
Okay, yeah,
attack,
that's a hit.
That was mine.
I'm gonna say to the last 2 remaining bandits, wave goodbye to your life.
Incredible. Alright. That does it for the bandits.
I think it was at 2 damage I did on my last turn. I think that's where it really set it. Yeah, I think I really set it up for everybody.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I mean, to be frank, I'm pretty powerful.
Hey,
You sure are.
To be frank, and I of course I am.
I'll take a look at the gauntlet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Silmanor, do you mind if I take a look at that?
I'll throw the gauntlet to you.
Alright, I'll say, does this look like anything from all the books I've gone through of various things?
I'll also go over to Joffrey and just go, wave goodbye. Ah, I got that one.
Thank you, thank you. I was actually gonna ask you if you like the one-liners, and I pull out a book from my pocket. I brought this from back home. It's a joke book, and in it there's the section, and I flip to the page. 101 battle-friendly puns for combat, fit for all ages. And I don't know, I was just wanted to. It's nothing. I'm just glad you liked them.
Battle-friendly puns fit for all ages.
Yeah, you know, it can be used for a number of different occasions.
Oh, they really teach you combat early around here.
Well, I think it's like for all sorts of battles. Like, I mean, kids fight,
That's true.
adults fight.
And also, you know, you could make it about maybe metaphorical battles if it doesn't quite fit. I'm sure exams were probably some of the battles you faced, Joffrey.
Yeah, I mean, like in here, it's let me find it. Oh yeah, it's "Begone, demons! I can't see you," and I mean that could be directed towards literal or like emotional demons, you know, like. Anyways, so do these bandits have anything on them, huh? Why is everyone looking at me?
Yeah, so as you guys are all kind of just observing the gauntlets, or you get a better look at them, and you can tell that they've been very rusted through from being in water, and it just sort of looks like they've been through a lot. They look very old.
Was it a set of gauntlets or just one gauntlet?
It's a set. But you hand it to Ricard, and Ricard, as soon as he hands you the gauntlet, and you kind of get a little wide-eyed as you do recognize these gauntlets, and you kind of get an image flashing through your head.
Silmanor, do you mind if I hold on to these? They may help me in what I'm looking for.
Sounds good to me. If it helps you, that's exactly what we established, you know, when we first met up, that we'd help each other out.
Thank you.
Is there anything, if I go back into the cave, since we didn't light it on fire yet. Is there anything actually on those tables and stuff?
Actually, before we get to that, Marner, as you guys are kind of observing the gauntlets, will be like, did anyone actually catch what their intentions were with those? Silmanor, I didn't really hear since you cast that spell, but did anyone else catch anything?
Was it me or Minerva or both that heard it?
Minerva heard it.
Yeah, I think they were planning to sell these in Arlen, and they were from Sargrim. That's all I really remember. Is there anything I'm missing, Summoner?
I mean, I didn't really get anything from that. You'd be the best one of us.
No, that's, well, about the gauntlets and what they were gonna do with them, that's all I heard.
Do they have any similarity to the look of the same bandits in the cave?
No, the two bandits that you kind of left on the beach, they have a much different garb than that of the bandits that were in the cave. You do notice Minerva, you in particular recognize the crest of Ireland on their shoulder patches. And you know that this is typically worn by government officials in Ireland.
Oh. Well, that's certainly not good. And I'll point to the, like, badges on the side of the, like, guy's jacket. That's a government official badge, I think.
Marner does recognize this as well, just having been an adventurer and whatnot. And he notices as he takes a closer look at this bandage, or this patch, that they've kind of like stricken through it, kind of like how in Naruto they like strike through their headbands.
Ex-government.
Whew. Well, that makes it a little better, maybe.
Yeah.
With my extensive
kind of
knowledge of like history and stuff, do I, like, looking at the patches, do I know anything more about them, like the specific organization?
You just know they are from Ireland's government, which is called the Ix-Korean. Put it in the chat.
Okay, I'll.
And you know that the Ix-Korean is sort of a collective of people from Ireland, because there's many different like species groups in Ireland, and they each have like a number of representatives, different species that converge together to create sort of this Ix-Korean council in Ireland.
So they're kind of like a senator or like a rep. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
kinda. But obviously, ex-rep or ex-senator of some sort.
Gotcha.
Having-
I'll.
Are any government officials defecting an unusual occurrence, or is it just something that can happen?
Marna kind of just shrugs. I'm not really sure what their political discourse is at the moment, if there even is any. These two might just, or these three might just be bad eggs. Who knows?
Yeah. Greedy, perhaps.
Guess so.
Well, don't think
But-
we'll learn any more from just looking at them.
Did they come in like a boat or anything?
Not within the immediate vicinity that you could see.
Okay.
Anything
Now,
I'd like to go back into the cave before we, light off a fire.
Yeah. Also, Brennan, so are the gauntlets like heavily roasted or just like a bit?
They're pretty heavily roasted, yeah.
Alright.
You don't know how long they've been in the water, but they've at least been in the water as long as from when the glow dragons were there.
Yeah.
And that was like a week or two ago. Okay. Yeah, so you guys head back into the cave. Finish sort of just gathering the previous bandits' bodies together. I don't know, is there anything you want to do with the Arlen bandits' bodies? Or you just gonna leave
I'll
them?
search them.
Okay.
I'll search another one of them. I'll pick them up by the leg and like shake them so the stuff in the pocket
20.
falls out.
Yeah, a couple just like small weapons like a sword and dagger fall out of each of them. And then they each have a small little coin pouch, each with about 20 gold inside. So,
once they're done with the bandits' bodies, I'll just kind of
So about
Push 'em into
60
the
gold
water.
total.
say, sorry, Yutaka, you're gonna throw them in the water?
yeah. Once they're done with them, I'm just gonna push them off into the water.
Okay, and Eric,
Well,
what'd you say?
Well, I guess it'd be kind of hard to loot the boss's body. So
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
two, about 240, so 40 gold between the two.
Yeah, each of them had a coin purse of 20 gold. So Minerva and Ricard, you guys get 20 gold each.
Okay. In the cave, what's in there? Either on the tables or barrels.
I mean, the glow dragons cleared the place out pretty good, so there
Right.
isn't really a lot left. It's really just the bodies and then the furniture that's there. You guys want to move back inside though?
Figures. Sure. Oh wait, I didn't even use that spell. I'll actually, yeah, sure, let's try this. I'm going to use locate object and then I'll say a metal coin. And then I should sense the direction to an object's location as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me.
Okay. A metal coin.
Just so I can be broad enough so that it captures either gold, silver, copper, or platinum.
Yeah, I mean, immediately the spell kind of reacts to the coin pouches that Minerva and Ricard got.
I'll
But
move around since
as
it's
you move
concentrated.
around, you do get a faint little hint of something behind the throne in the back there.
Okay, I'll move over there then.
Okay. And yeah, just sort of scattered, like right behind the throne, are a couple of silver pieces. Say 5.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll keep this up as we're going around. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess also just search for room for like any things of note, even though the glow dragons have already been here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned, there isn't really anything worth taking anymore.
Yeah.
There's the 2 tables in the center, the throne in the back. You do notice there's 1 barrel of like some sort of liquid inside, what you can only assume to be some sort of booze. There's hammocks, a couple of training dummies, an open treasure chest that was empty next to the throne, some tables, yeah. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Anything else?
I'll even go outside for extra measure. It's just
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you don't really find anything outside either.
Alright, cool.
Alright. As you guys kind of all gather around the pile of bodies that you guys collected, Marner kind of just stands over here, just sort of staring at the dead bodies, and then just sort of staring at the match that he has in the tan. Looks around at you all. Well, I know this didn't really exactly go as we had hoped, but I appreciate your guys' cooperation and help nonetheless. And I know it may seem like you guys don't trust me fully yet, but whatever I can do in the future to win that trust, I will do it twofold. But this really does mean a lot to me that I was able to close this chapter on my life.
Marner, we will give you props for helping us in that battle. You held your own.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've been fully fledged on a battlefield. I mean, usually I'm just around sticking to training newbies. Kind of like that little girl Sylvie you all remember. But there was something thrilling about it, I will say, being on an actual battlefield.
Well, I know we all come from different pasts, but I mean, none of us were born fighters either, and look at us now, so. I commend you.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you all.
What? We can walk and talk. What's obviously no sun, but roughly what time it is? What time is it? I can't talk.
MacLeod.
So it took you the day, quotation marks, the day to get down here. So it's like 10, 11 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. So I guess after we can make camp somewhere nearby, and then we can head home. I don't think I've got anything else to do here.
I'm
Me
good.
neither.
And I'll take a match out of my travel bag and hand it to Marner.
He has a match, but thank you.
Oh, you had a match? Okay.
Yeah, so he'll take your match as well, and just strike him kind of against the wall of the cave, and he'll kind of usher you guys all outside before he takes one last look inside and just kind of, you guys had set up like a twine, I guess, to where the bodies lay. So he'll just light that twine and watch the cave and the bodies burn.
While he's doing that, I'll kind of I'll go over to Ricard and go, as for gold, what should we ask for?
I'd say let's see what because he clearly had a number in mind. I'd say let's see what he offers, because I mean the job wasn't that difficult to begin with, so
That's fair. Alright, well,
also Silmanor, do you know of any ways of removing rust?
nothing besides the traditional way. Maybe some of our metalworking friends can help with that.
Alright.
Well, it may never be day, but we still gotta get a rest, so let's not tarry on too long.
Yeah, so before you guys really have a chance to say anything, Marner just goes up to the nearest one of you and drops a bag of gold in your hand. I'll just say he gives it to Silmanor.
Alrighty. We'll look inside. How much?
Marner says that is 300 gold for all of you guys to split. And he's willing to give you more if you want.
I'll look over to the rest of the party.
I think 300's fair.
Yeah.
Alright. Fair compensation.
Do
Thank you for
we
your
want to do 50 to everyone and 50 in party funds?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll add those since I am the party fund.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys set up camp. We can kind of fast forward here. You guys camp out near the cave, not really by it, but in the area. We don't really need to do watches or anything, but that goes all well and dandy. And then yeah, you guys continue your travels back to Eden, and sure enough, you guys make it back.
On the way back, I'll say to Marner, I was thinking, as a part of our deal, maybe we'd both benefit from working on some personal growth if we went our separate ways. You know, the group and you, Marner. Is there anyone else you'd recommend to us?
Well, I mean, my first choice would be Marnie, but that's up for you guys to really decide if you want her or not. But I can ask around, see if there's anyone willing. But I think you guys deserve a break, so we have, well, about half a week still until the Glow Dragons get back, so we'll brief you guys together once you guys do get back, or once they get back.
Very well. We still have, well, we've made our grievances clear to you, but we'd still like to present them before the Dawnstriders. Before then, probably.
Sure, I can set up a meeting with Mallory if that pleases you all.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Is there anything in between that you guys want to do? And Eden?
I
Is
mean,
the
I can
city
wait
still
till
there?
after.
Is the city still there?
It is still there.
All right.
No, Eden just evaporated.
The
Yeah,
crew legs
maybe.
and walked away.
It gone.
I'd like to, separate from the group, go and look in the library for some information. I'd like to search anything notable about the drow.
The drow?
Yes.
Okay.
As well as,
Are you doing... Which library are you going to? Dawnstrider's library? The Mine library?
I'll go to the Dawnstriders library. Which one's bigger, actually?
Probably... I mean, the school libraries are probably bigger.
Okay, I'll probably go to... God, okay, there's the School of the Divine, there's the School of... Where's the list of that?
Divine, Subterfuge, Arcane, and School of Warfare.
I'll check under Warfare and Subterfuge.
Okay. School
And,
of Warfare, or I guess, which one do you want to go to first?
I'll do Warfare first, and I'm going to message you about about another thing that I'd like to look into. Where is that?
Okay.
With that specific sign.
So the School of Warfare has a little bit on Drow. Basically what you find is sort of a like different races of Solare encyclopedia of some sort. And basically, it just says that drow are known to be mysterious, usually nocturnal type people, but not a lot is really known about their origins, but it is believed they have some sort of connection.
Okay. Anything on the correlation between the drow and that sign?
Can you remind me what you're...
The second part of the message I sent.
Yeah, what exactly is that again? Is it in your channel in HM? You don't really find any, like, pictures or anything of that symbol. Just sort of like a, I guess, like a general kind of description that drow kind of use symbols of moons and stars in a lot of the things that they either write, just own in general. So.
Has there ever been communities of solely drow or primarily drow? And if so, where would they be?
The book doesn't know of any cases of drow civilizations, at least none that have been recorded in the past, but that's not to say they don't exist, is what the book says.
Okay. After that, I'll finish investigating.
Okay. Did you still want to go to the School of Subterfuge, or?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. The School of Subterfuge goes a little bit more in detail. It's still pretty similar, though, to what you saw at the School of Warfare. School of Subterfuge basically just says that lots of drow typically are good at subterfuge activity, such as thievery, assassination, stealth, that sort of thing.
While I'm reading, I'll just kind of scoff at the book and close it. And after that, not really look that much farther.
Okay.
That'll be it for me. I don't know if anyone wants to do anything else.
Actually, I'll do my thing now. Hey, Era?
Yes?
Sorry to bother you with this, but could I use your family's forging facilities?
Oh, of course.
Cool. Now, go there and I'm gonna try and add another tag to my armor.
Alright.
I am going to attempt to add the reinforced to my heavy armor. Since I have two tags now, the DC is 12.
Wait, no.
Right.
That's not how that works.
No?
No, it's
How's-
always
What?
DC per tag. It doesn't go up per tag,
Oh.
and then also what is it? It's just always. It only goes up if it's magic or it's made out of special material.
Okay. Guess it's 11 then. I'll use my Smith's tools, which I am proficient in. That is a 16. So
Yeah, I would say you're successful.
yeah. Okay, so I'll get that tag, and that will be it. I think I owe like 50 gold.
Yeah, because you're doing it
it's
yourself.
half.
It's
Yeah.
Yep.
Coolio. And then I can only do one thing a day, right? That's what we said last time.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right, I am done.
I'll just go up, ask both Arrow and Minerva. Be like, hey, do either of you guys know how to remove rust?
I've never done it myself, but I've seen others do it. What about you?
I can help you out with that.
Alright, thank you. And
What do you need rust removed from?
the gauntlets we just found.
Oh. Of course. I remove the rust. Put it back. This is the best I could do.
Okay. Yeah, so, Arrow hands you back the gauntlets, and, sure enough, they are pretty well, pretty close to, what I sent you. And yeah, that's about all I can say.
Alright. I'll put them on.
Alright. Anything else?
I'll just find Joffrey after my day's done.
Oh, hey, Sel. What's up?
Just fruitless investigation. It's so infuriating that people make such vindictive judgments on something they know nothing about.
Well, you seem pretty riled up. Anything in particular tickle your fancy?
Well, I was looking into Drow, but all they can figure out about the damn people is that they're liars and murderers and thieves.
Well, people can be such shallow creatures.
Yeah, they certainly can. Well, is there something you're doing with your day? I'm kind of done with my thing.
Oh, no, I was just doing a little sightseeing around Eden, and I was actually thinking of maybe trying to find like a local tavern if you wanted to come.
Yeah, a drink sounds great.
Alrighty then. I think I passed one a little ways back. We could just grab a drink, reminisce about the journey thus far.
Mm.
Yeah, you guys, find the closest tavern, head on in, get your drinks, sit down.
And, we'll have a time then.
We shall. Barkeep, 2, please.
Right away, gentlemen.
So, How are you feeling about all of this?
Slightly better, I suppose. Though, I think we have yet to kind of find that spark, maybe. I don't know, maybe this next mission will be more interesting, and we'll definitely fight for something more... What's the word? Impactful.
I must ask, do you see us as killers? I mean, those bandits back there, yeah, they probably could have hurt us. But are we bad people for doing what we did?
Are we killers? Yes. Are we bad people? Hard to say. All I can say is that as long as we make something out of it, and kind of strive for something beyond just the gold, we can distinguish ourselves from mere mercenaries and greedy bandits.
Well, we all have our motivations, but I mean, me and you, we come from small beginnings. I never thought that we'd be here scouring the globe for, you know, a solution to bring the sun back. But here we are.
It's a worthy goal. A little bit big. But let's look for something a little bit more tangible, well, more realistic, if not a little ambitious. Maybe go on something a little bit more dangerous, but we'll make it through. And along the way, we'll find a purpose that will make us more than the killers that we currently are.
I guess so. I mean, we were always rascals. It's just sneaking out at night versus taking someone's life. I just wanted to make sure that we weren't going down a bad path.
There's a path, but we make our own destiny. And,
Salmanor, I'm
go
supposed to be the insightful one.
Oh. Hey, maybe you're rubbing off on me.
Oh, I'm just joshing you, my old friend. And we'll continue chatting, maybe have like another drink or so, and then eventually I'll head off to bed.
Yeah.
Are you guys staying here, or are you just going back to the Dawn Striders to sleep?
I'd
We'll
go
go to
back
the...
to Dawn Striders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. I'll just say you guys all make it back to the Dawn Striders eventually. And it's a couple days before you guys can get an audience with Mallory. But, about 3 days after you guys return, you guys do eventually get to meet with Mallory. So you guys kind of park yourselves in the sort of main hall that you guys were first in right after all the chaos in Eden kind of unfolded. And sure enough, you guys are in the same chairs, and strutting in comes Mallory.
At a slim desk. 28 stab. No.
He sits down across from you guys. Well, hello to you all once again. I hear you have some questions for me.
I'll look at Ricard. Would you like to present them?
I'd say less questions and more complaints.
Please, by all means.
Fact that one, clearly we have either been not getting all the information that we should be getting from you guys when going on missions or and the like, as such, like having almost no information in the first mission we went on, being told that Marner was going to help us with the previous mission when in reality he was more just there to watch, as such. And then when we asked, like for the first mission, when we asked any more details or questions about rewards, you guys told us that you don't know. And what I feel that is something that if they're coming to you as clients for the Dawnstriders as a whole, that's something you would discuss with them, because otherwise what we mainly only accepted it because it was our first mission that you were giving us to, and we didn't seem to really have much of a choice. But not when you don't give us information or all the information, then that builds a level of distrust.
He mulls over your complaints a little bit and just sort of leans forward. Look, I hear you. And first I want to say I'm sorry. I know we can do better. And it's definitely not fair to you guys being so new. But not to make any excuses, but of course this long night has been kind of unexpected for everyone. Information gets lost much more easily. But still, that's no excuse for us to sort of leave you guys in the dark. But-
Also, this is less of a complaint and more just something that we would like in the future. When we are offered jobs, we would like to be offered, like, given the choice between multiple jobs opposed to just one.
And I believe Marner can attest to our skills and our performance in the last several missions.
Oh yes, Marner has told me a great deal about you lot, and
It's,
we appreciate everything that you have done so far. I know the situation in Agni didn't unfold like we all had hoped, but the effort did not go unnoticed. And to address your previous statement there, Ricard, that is actually something that we sort of just ease our new recruits into. You see, we like to first assign newbies missions that we think are suitable to them, but as they grow and, I'm sure as Marner mentioned, gain reputation within the guild and across the continent, they have a little bit more freedom in the quests that they'd like to choose. So, since you guys have been doing so well, from here on out I will let Does that sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Although, that will have to wait because we do have one important thing beforehand. But this important thing will involve all of our groups within the guild. So at least you'll all be doing the same thing. At the end of the week, please return and I will brief you all on what that mission is exactly. But I assure you, after that, you are given free reign.
Very well. We'll stay in town, and we will wait that meeting.
Thank you for hearing us out.
Of course. Alright, yeah, so the rest of the week kind of just goes by. Nothing really needs to happen or has happened, unless you guys want to do something else. But I know it's getting kind of late here. We might
Probably
wrap
the only thing I would do would be like item stuff that we're gonna figure out later. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Same thing.
I'll probably put on another, try another tag for my weapon, but we can do this not now.
Okay. Yeah, so it is now the night before your guys' next mission briefing. Sorry, Matt, did you have something?
Nothing.
And yeah, you guys get to your room within the Dawn Striders, and you guys are all fast asleep. And
Oh, can we take a full rest in that time?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Silmanor, on this last sort of night before everything, you have a dream. And actually, I'm gonna take you into insight check real quick.
Ooh,
That's
boy.
alright.
All right.
I will meet you there. I'm going to pause this recording, and then once we're back, I will start it again, because I'm also going to record our insight check conversation for the video.
understandable.
Okay.
Just to make it easy for you, would you prefer we all jump to insight check? That way we can just keep the
Oh.
recording going.
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that, and then just let us know once you're done.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, jumping over.
Tell Matt to come back.
Hello. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So. You are back in cold, snowy wilderness that you were familiar with very. You find yourself to be running from something. You're not really sure what, but there seems to be a couple different entities chasing you all at once. As you kind of look around over your shoulder, you just sort of catch the faintest glimpse of a few people. You see a girl another man, actually 2 other men, close behind her. As you continue to sprint through the snow, eventually you kind of get to a clearing, but clearing is very familiar to you as you look out and notice the same lake that you, Joffrey, would go to when you were young. As you sort of look down, there isn't really anywhere to escape to other than down. Finally, you turn around once again, and these 3 kinda surround you. The girl says, "Give it up. We know that you're the one that made all of this happen." She points her sword to you. The man to her left continues. "Look, you can either do this the easy way or the hard way. Your choice. But you are a wanted criminal. I'll have you know." Kinda continue to just look around, trying to find anywhere to possibly find an escape route. As you kind of begin to step back, getting closer and closer to the edge of this small cliff. The man on the girl's right steps forward. "Well, you gonna say anything?"
Get away from me. I am innocent. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself. And then, with my,
I don't know.
oh, I'm in that. Oh, I can't do anything? I'll try to, and nothing happens, probably then. I'll look over, and I'm on a. So wait, am I on next to a lake or a cliff?
A cliff kind of overlooking a lake.
Okay.
You continue to
Oh,
back up.
yeah. Oh, then, is it? It feels stupid to ask this, but is the night sky out? Is it cloudy?
It's pretty clear out. The moon's kind of shining right above. As you kind of like look up to the moon and try and reach out, just drawing some sort of power from it. You kind of feel something kind of emanating in your hand as you like try and hold your hand out towards these 3 people. But before you get a chance to, this girl lunges and quickly strikes your right shoulder, and the force of this strike kind of makes you fall back enough that you fall down the cliff and into the lake, and everything goes dark.
I just think to myself, please.
Kind of wake up in a startled sort of state.
I feel at my shoulder. Does it still hurt?
It doesn't hurt.
What the hell? Ugh. Is everyone around me still asleep?
Yes.
I'll go for a walk.
Wow.
Yep.
You talked and disappeared mid-talk, so I don't know where the fuck you went.
Okay.
Yeah, so Silvanor, you just sort of take a walk. Still dark outside. Everyone else is still asleep.
I'm going to, well, before I leave the room, I'll just kind of look over. I assume Minerva's sleeping in the same barracks.
Yeah. I got my like meditation sleep.
Okay. I'll look over, see if I can get a look at her face.
Yeah.
And then shake my head. Weird. And then go out for my night walk. See if I can sit down in a courtyard or on a balcony or something and just kind of stare at the night sky.
Yeah, so you find, just a little courtyard kind of right outside the Dawn Striders with a couple of just shops and stuff around. And then you just find a bench to sit on.
I look up and ask, who was that girl? I'll put my blade in front of me. And hell, even the firelight. And I'll try praying and just think, please, tell me, who were those people?
The firelight and your blade kind of do the same thing that they always have done when you've done this before. But no really extra reaction, just sort of the same glowy that you've already experienced.
I'm guessing, was it something where I could tell pretty clearly that it was a different person than what I thought?
Who was a different person?
Oh, the girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. What to do? And then, once I kind of, regain my, sleepiness, I'll go back to bed.
Alright. Yeah. You go back to bed. And all of a sudden, you all hear, "Low dragons! Phowl Phantoms! Wake up! Look!" As you're all startled awake by the shrill voice of Sylvie, the little girl that you guys had met right at the beginning of your time here. As you sort of come to your senses. You open
I
your
draw my
eyes.
blade.
You open your eyes to a small crack of warm light peering through the window. And that is where we will end.
Oh my god.
The sun.
We joked about that.
Here comes the sun. Do 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 do.
Hey, Brendan, did we level up?
Nope.
Joffrey goes back to bed.
The sun's been missing for a few weeks now. Joffrey wants to. I'm like, I've seen it before.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
It'll still be there when I wake up.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you in session 10.
Peace.